Well, I was introduced to a beautiful script written by the super talented Ronnie Sandell, a young Swedish scriptwriter, who'd exhausted himself for 2 years, I believe, in writing a story that I think was more than a tennis movie, more than a movie about two icons, but really a sort of a psychological drama about existential questions, if you like, and that's what matters to me as a filmmaker. I mean, I love the tennis, I love that period of time. I remember the aura that was around Borg and John McEnroe and Wimbledon back in the day, but you know, what attracted me to the story as a filmmaker was the human portraits, the character portraits.
When I got the question to do the part, I really liked the script, and I liked everybody involved. It was just that I didn't feel really close to him or like being an athlete, because I wasn't. So I really had to decide that if I'm gonna do this, I have to get backup, I have to get trainers, I have to get the right food, the whole schedule, and really do a boot camp. Just tennis 2 hours a day for half a year, 7 meals a day, and a lot of workout in the gym, and just
horrible.
Just horrible, yeah. Just working my ass off.
I play Borg's trainer, Lennart Labbe Bergelin, and he's not the one that discovered him, but he spotted him when he was about 16 years old or something. And it was like, you know, it's a Salieri Mozart moment when he was. Before that, he was the greatest Swedish tennis player ever, and he had 3 quarterfinals in Wimbledon. And then he sees this kid that so obviously is everything he ever dreamt of, and he starts training him. And then it's an interesting journey, of course, because he's, at first at least, he's like a father to him and a mentor. And then eventually, this kid has 4 Wimbledons and is rich like a troll, as we say in Sweden, and so the power balance sort of changes eventually.
Well, I think their you know, their personalities have kind of, you know, materialized into something extreme on opposite sides of a continuum of how you carry yourself, and but ultimately they're sharing some of the same sort of existential questions, if you like. Why am I here? What's the purpose of it all? How do I find a sense of meaning? How do I, you know, become loved and appreciated? And I think they see that in each other, and they see each other's methods of how they create a certain intensity on court to be able to concentrate and be fully there. And that's what makes them better than anyone else. So I think they see right past the superficial differences and into some like deeper abyss, if you like. Well, Shia was always my perfect John McEnroe from the get-go, for obvious reasons. There's so many similarities about Shia and John that you know, if you look for let's say something that feels truthful, I think Shia was the one that could bring a lot of experiences from his own life to the part, and it very luckily turned out that Shia was you know, had studied my work intensely as part of his preparation for Fury. Him and John Bernthal had watched Armadillo continuously as part of that prep. So he was very interested in working with me, and was you know, was very quick to get on the phone once he'd read the script.